Y'all,
Just
I
locked the
cheated
four-letter
as I
code.
do.
Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
I did what was best for my mental health, and it was to cheat. So it is zinc, which makes sense because that is what is circled on the map. But I didn't get that, so here we are.
What can I do for
I do
you,
not like talking to him.
Richet?
He's annoying.
Monsieur, Lord Mortimer has appointed
Not gonna
me to
lie.
investigate the tragedy that befell us last night.
Oh, yes. It's horrible. Yes. How can I help, monsieur?
I know. Oh, we can learn. Okay, I know about
Excuse me for
English.
asking, but did you know Miss Adams?
Oh, she... not really, to tell the truth. No.
Yes, you
I found the
did.
Werther dedication, signed by your hand, Monsieur. Would you like to change your version now?
Be careful, de Richet. Don't push your luck. My relationship with Miss Adams was pure, and has nothing to do with you. Well, continue playing the detective as you see fit. But if I find the bastard who did that to Elizabeth, I will...
Yes! I would have preferred a simple response, but I see I have my answer now.
Talking too much. I got shit to do.
I get the impression that your romance was over. Am I right?
So? What does it matter to you? I would never have attacked her, if that's what you're insinuating.
Who put an end to the relationship? You or her?
It was her. It was her. But what does that matter? We both agreed.
Y'all, I'm not using any of my points. These questions are not getting us anywhere.
Where were you last night?
In my room. I read a few ancient manuscripts before going to bed. But I didn't stay up long. I was tired.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, I'm done.
We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Do whatever you have to do.
So, he doesn't have a solid alibi. Washington does, and kinda Napoleon. I know he went to bed early. Of course, Emily. I forgot if he even has an alibi at all, to be honest. He might, and I just don't remember.
At the
I
murder.
have no
Really,
idea
Louis?
who it is. I found
All right,
no
then.
evidence. I don't feel
Please
strongly
think
about
carefully
anyone.
before you give me your answer.
Honestly,
This is a very, very
I don't even
serious
know
accusation.
what the point, like, we can say she killed herself, but I don't think she did that. She was terrified that night, right? My mother, Emily, we're not gonna say her sister. We can say a male, Napoleon, Walner. I'm gonna say
It
Peru.
would appear that
Fuck
Monsieur
him, I
Peru
don't like him anyway.
is the culprit.
What proof do you have against him?
He left the pistol at the scene. He had a fight with her.
I found a footprint in the victim's blood. The size corresponds to a very tall man.
That's certainly suspicious.
He
had a
hit
fight
her
with her?
before yesterday evening. His Eminence Piaggi can testify to that fact.
Ah, very interesting. Anything else?
Well, how do we know it's his pistol? We can't say that's his pistol, right? We can't even question him. Should I say it's his pistol? We don't know that.
I believe there's enough here to prove his guilt.
Very well. I'll share your conclusion with Gregory, and then I shall take care of everything from now on. Given the eminent guests and the important political issues involved, I trust you will leave me to conclude the case in my own way.
I don't give a fuck because I don't even.
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
Please, where is my mom? She isn't missing. She's in hiding. She does it often. I mean,
When I
she does
first
do
came
this
here, I
often.
wasn't that worried. In the past, my mother has taken a few liberties during her missions, including disappearing for several days on end.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities and yours in the Golden Order. I thought
Of
we had
course,
everything
you know
to gain
everything.
by working together.
Don't know
You mean the
that.
cannon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur
Because I'm
Bonaparte
that
came to speak to me
bitch.
about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it first.
Ooh,
Our friend Napoleon
Snitch.
desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me.
Also, he said that you told him to talk to me, so did my mother sell arms? Why help a lieutenant?
Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable. France is in turmoil, and having support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Who are
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on
He
my
has so
island
much power,
to
it's
present
scary.
them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
Oh my god, he wants me to join
I see.
instead. I don't want to do
Indeed,
that shit.
if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference,
I don't
would
want
you
to.
do me the great
I'm
honor of
not
attending?
interested in that shit.
If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her
I
seat.
feel like he got rid of
Why
my
not?
mom just so that.
We shall see.
I thought I got a choice.
Thank you so much.
I was
In
gonna
this
say
way,
no.
you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what he said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over.
What?
Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
Why would you be asking me? She was looking for a buyer. I don't know.
If only my mother had trusted me, but she remained very mysterious. I'd have been delighted to answer your question.
Is this usual for her?
As head
I
of the
thought you
Order,
knew her. Why are you
secrets
asking?
are her bread and butter, as you can imagine. That said, it's the first time she hasn't let me in on the reason for her trip. And it intrigues me, to tell you the truth.
Well, I am sure that Sarah will explain everything once she reappears. There's something I still don't get.
Oh my
In
god.
your opinion,
you talking to me
Why
too much.
would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Also, he knows she's hiding. Maybe she's wary of someone. Maybe she might have discovered something. Oh, I'm not saying she lost her mind. Somebody
Her not
made her
coming
feel
back to the
threatened.
manor after so long makes me wonder if she is wary of someone.
Well, certainly. But whom?
Whoever
The
killed
only
Elizabeth?
ones who were present during her stay were Sir Gregory, Duchess Hillsborough, Mr. von Boulder, and myself.
Duchess Hillsborough. Was she wary of Walliner? Adams was here as well. Was she wary of Mortimer? I don't know. I mean, was she? I don't know what to say.
You forget Elizabeth Adams, my lord.
That's true. But Gregory and I arranged it so that they wouldn't run into each other. I thought it had worked. Do you think that your mother felt she was in danger because of Elizabeth?
These questions,
possible.
please leave me alone.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
Oh, really? Enough about her. What of her disappearance? What did you speak about together?
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord.
Yeah, too
What
well,
did you
by the
talk
way.
about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jersey, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Oh. What's Whitney's cotton gin?
The armistice between the Russians and the Turks. Russia's come out of it having officially won Crimea, which gives it direct access to the Black Sea.
And, at the same time, the Mediterranean Sea. I'm worried about the decisions Tsarina Catherine might decide to take. She's a woman who managed to get rid of her husband to accede to the upper reaches of power. Gaining access to the Mediterranean
boss
Sea
moves.
remains her main objective. When she still had that dear Potemkin as her lover, I could always find out about her intentions, but those days are over.
Why are we asking all this
You're
shit?
speaking of Grigory Alexandrovich Potemkin?
The very man. The little devil behind the mother of all Russians. Since his death, I know absolutely nothing of what the Tsarina is up to.
Oh, really?
Ah, yes. I didn't mean to shock you. Please forgive me. Let's just say that
I do not
in
like
my
Mortimer.
position,
He's so
it is often
suspicious
advantageous
to
to
me.
know about the habits and customs of world leaders.
I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the Third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Oh. Oh, why did I get mad? Oh, I don't have this. Oh well.
Unfortunately, my lord, the Crusades are not my chosen field.
Well, it doesn't matter. You have plenty of time to learn. Your mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things
What?
to
What could
worry
be
about
worse
now,
about your
Louis.
mom missing?
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's
He
twin
already
sister,
knows about her.
and she shot her with a pistol. Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on.
That means
I thought they said they
my
didn't
vision
see
on the
her.
wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that?
Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation.
He knows
Until
more
the
than
day
he's
came
telling, obviously.
when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
You knew
Would
this
you allow
the
me to
whole
go there?
time?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a
Fucking
servant
bitch.
to open it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to be
No,
more
you
helpful.
were not helpful.
I shall
This
stay on her
conversation
trail
was
and
useless.
follow up any leads.
You just
Thank
not
you.
telling me about this
Well,
room.
we
Like,
will
please
meet
stop talking.
later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Boy, go away.
Thank you.
I'm tired of talking to him. He made me so mad just now. Like, why wouldn't you tell me in the beginning you know about this room my mom goes into? First of all, this room is nice. I don't know what a box room is, but...
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting.
Aw, shit.
She
Let me
says,
guess. I can't
We
get
must
it.
find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be?
Could it not be
Who could
Emma?
she be suspicious of? I must find the next part. Faith, sword.
I recognize her love of riddles there.
I hate riddles. What's this? I need that shit bad. Look at my points. My shit is
They're
fucked
burnt
up.
paper.
What is this?
Dante's Paradise.
Look at
Raise
this
your
list.
head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Unless that's on purpose, like something's happening and I'm supposed to have that weird voice.
Dante's Paradise.
What is this disc?
Observe it. Yeah. Well, take it, I guess. Item added. Something stone. I don't even know what that means. Oh
St.
God,
Paul
what
on
is
the road to
this?
Damascus by Caravaggio.
I remember this story. Examine the painting. The myth of... Damn, look at my shit. Yo, don't play with me. Is this gonna help me or no?
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to use all my points. Can you imagine your mansion being so big that when somebody wants space from you, they can just lock themselves up in another room? Like, that is ridiculous. Sarah, you can get off my island with that little attitude you got, girl. Get on the next boat the fuck out. Oh, it's locked? Why is it locked?
The door appears to be locked on the other side.
Kick that bitch open. Leave it open it. Oh.
I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound,
Force open the
like a key
door.
falling to the floor.
How do you open it? Use the disc?
See if it works.
Oh, nice. I didn't have to use my points. Which way?
It's open.
Okay. What is in here?
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Oh, do I not have that key? Use the right key. What does that mean? Oh, I can't do it. Oh. Sucks to be me. Observe.
A drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Reni. He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
Okay, that was enthralling, truly.
The New Testament.
What? I can't even read it, the lighting. Do I have to read all this? This is a lot. What is it? What?
This book is incredibly precious. I believe this is the book my mother referred to when calling upon the Lord.
Okay. I cannot see. What? Do I have to read all this? I am not... Yeah,
I guess I'll just come back later.
I don't know what that's for, but for my own sanity, I'm not reading all that. Observe the painting.
It's St. John, painted by Guido Reni.
Alright, clearly these paintings are related to what I have to do, but I don't...
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. It looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
I don't know what that means. Why do we keep looking at what is happening?
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the apostles by Guido Reni.
Yum. There's a whole bed in here? This place is ridiculous. Inspect the painting. He is not in... What?
St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome.
Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. No, what does that mean?
Oh, fuck. Maybe. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Fuck no. I have to figure that out. Okay.
St.
was
Paul,
underlined?
painted by Guido Reni.
St.
I
Paul
need
is
to know
shown
that
holding a sword.
passage.
Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently.
Please.
There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look.
This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice.
What does that
No,
mean?
what does that mean?
Oh gosh. I'm gonna try to do this without cheating, y'all, but you know how I get. You know I don't play this shit. Okay. Oh. 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 Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Y'all, this shit is so long. This one. Chapter 11, verse 11?
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Oh, wait.
Did I
A
find
note
it?
from Mother is carefully
I
folded
did it?
between
Are
the
you
pages here.
serious?
What does it say?
I did not have faith in
Dear
myself.
E,
I was literally Googling.
I'm glad you
right?
found this note. I was afraid the code of the two groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package. You know where, and hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative. Awaiting your reply, hidden behind the youngest apostle. What? The youngest apostle? What does Mother mean by that?
I don't know. My mom is annoying, honestly. What does it say? I'm glad you found this note. I was afraid the code. Pick up the package, you know where, and hide it. Isn't that the note she probably left for Emma? Because Emma
Several
said
portraits
she
of
hid
apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this
it.
commode
And
recently.
did he kill
There are fingerprints on the
Emma?
sheets
Because they
and
said
in
she
the
shot
dust.
her, but did she kill her? Why wouldn't they tell Emily that her sister was shot? The amount of questions. Yeah,
Caravaggio
examine it.
attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors, too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Okay. Examine the frame.
This painting has been hanging here for a long time. A lot of dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
Bitch, I gotta read the book again. Y'all play too much.
And receives the light
I'm
from his
playing
Savior.
this at midnight and my brain is starting to break. Okay, let's see. Look at the frame.
There's something else behind this painting.
Oh, it is?
It says, half of each group will join the first city of Corinth. What the hell does that mean?
Chow, y'all is fucking with me too much. Observe the painting. Is that...
There's something else behind this painting. It says, half of each group will join the first city of Corinth. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just confused.